right, still here at the Fontaine Blue right after Muratalla just beat Andy Cruz in a good fight. My man, undefeated welterweight contender, Tiger Johnson. Shout out to his man Haven over here. And of course, my guy Ramon over here, holding the mitts for some of the best in the game out here in Vegas. But Tiger, man, give me your assessment on the fight. Did it go the way you thought it was? Are you surprised at all that Muratalla was decisive tonight? Did you think he was decisive? What did you think?
I expected it to be like a real competitive fight, like a back and forth kind of fight. Andy had his moments where he was being slippery, counter punching and landing some good combos. And then Muratalla, he used like a lot of smart pressure. He took his time engaging to Andy. Fighting him in the pocket, and he threw body shots. And he stayed on him. He stayed on Andy. He made his job. He made Andy uncomfortable. He did a real good job making Andy uncomfortable. Now letting Andy catch a rhythm and get his timing going. And there was moments where Andy took off. There was times where Andy kind of took off and was gaining momentum and a rhythm. But then Muratalla would bring it back down and take control again and stuff like that. So it was a real competitive fight, man. I was very entertained.
Actually, Ray has some similar critiques that you had. Okay, this guy has speed, power, skills, but maybe doesn't always perform to the level that talent could allow him to. What did you think? What is it about that? From your experience too. And then what do you think he unlocked tonight that got his potential, the most out of his potential in this kind of fight finally?
Say it again? What was the question?
So, Raymond maybe has some similar critiques you've had where it's okay, this guy has speed, he has power, he has skills, but sometimes not always gets it into another gear, doesn't always put it all together every single time out. What do you think? What did you see from him tonight that he put together that he hasn't always? And can you relate to that at all too?
I know he used his reach real good. And Muratalla, he could punch, man. I seen him landing some good shots where I could tell he did a real good job on not trying to load up too much. You know what I mean? I know usually he to load up on a lot of his punches, but today he did a real good job not trying to load up on every shot. You know what I'm saying? Being too hungry for one shot. You know what I mean? He kind of took his time. He had real smart aggressiveness. You know what I mean? He took his time a little bit, and he used his reach, used good speed. He stayed defensively responsible. And he had good movement. He wasn't too flat-footed. He had good movement. They executed their game plan, man. Mm-hmm. They did a good job.
So him not loading up allowed him to have more volume. You feel let him be busier.
Yep. So his volume was real good. You know what I'm saying? He threw a lot of combinations, especially when they got on the inside. He let his hands go. Whenever he got Andy on the ropes, he let his hands go. He just stayed busy, man. He stayed on them. You know what I mean? And man, he got it done, man. It was a real good fight. I think it was a real competitive fight. The way I was scoring it, a lot of the rounds was real close. You know what I mean? They both had moments. It would be moments where Muratalla start off the round and have a quick moment, and then Andy would have a moment. It was back and forth, man. So, but I think Muratalla, man, he did what he had to do. He got the job done.
Yeah, you guys have both been with Top Rank, for much of your career. Do you have any experience with him? Did you guys ever work together, or even? Yeah. He seems like a quiet dude. I don't know if you got a chance to really talk with him.
No, I don't really know him like that. I never really talked to him, but he seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
And he said afterwards the reason why we saw the best him was the opponent in front of him.
Right.
And can you relate to that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. My last fight. You know what I mean? I think I told everybody what I was gonna do in my last fight. Everybody thought I was gonna lose and I was gonna get stopped or whatever, but nobody seen the best version of me. You know what I mean? And I knew I was gonna go in there and knock him out. Like I kept trying to tell everybody, like, y'all keep counting me out or whatever. But same thing how they count Raymond out. You know what I mean? Hey, a lot of people counted Raymond out, saying that he was gonna lose. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. So
he called out the winner of Shakur and Tio, and
yeah, I didn't expect that. That was crazy.
Is he on that level from what he showed tonight?
I think so. I mean, if he ready to, if he going to the 140, I think he's ready to, like, he could be up there fighting the top guys at 140
and give him a good fight.
Yeah, for sure.
He's on that level, right?
Yeah, right. I think so.
Yeah.